Hi, I'm Butterick. Today I'm gonna go over a small portion of my patterns. I've done this once before where I went over a giant pattern haul basically because I was gifted so many patterns. I figured I might tell you about the other patterns that I do have and did have before that haul, and it's definitely not because my editing program crashed and the video I was editing flew out the window and I don't have it in me to start editing that again just yet. And I figured by the way you guys received the other video, you might be interested in seeing a small portion of this. Let's just have a look. Yes. These are the ones we're gonna go over today, and this is the rest, so we can have that for later. It's kind of the same idea with all these ones. Some of them I have bought, some of them I have found thrifting, some of them I was gifted. So let's look into it and go over it. So let's start with this suit from Vogue. It's a V8988, and this is just a very slick, cool looking suit. I definitely want to try and make this once I have a little bit more experience in tailoring, but I'm definitely wanting to make this. I kind of want to try my hand at tailoring, so I think that this could be the thing to get into that. The guy is looking super sharp at least, so that's nice. Moving on, I got one of Angela Clayton's patterns. This is for this beautiful coat. This is McCall's M8123. If someone were to dress as Spice Pumpkin Latte, I think this would be it, but more like fancy elegant. I really want to make this, although I don't really need a coat. It's kind of the same with this. I kind of want to try tailoring, doing like more hefty type of stuff. So when I'm ready for that, I think this is gonna be waiting for me to go there and make this. This is gonna be an undertaking. I can feel it from how hefty this is for just one garment. The next one up is kind of glorious if you ask me. This is more jackets, and it's man jackets, but you can probably definitely wear this as a lady. This is McCall's M8135. In my mind, it takes me horseback riding or working in a circus. So I'm very much here for that. If you have any tips and tricks to start like being able to do tailoring stuff, then definitely let me know, because I would love to know. This next one, I feel like it's an easy one. It's Kwik Sew K3506. It's man's Western shirts. I think it's just it feels manageable. I don't know. It's two types in a sense that it has long sleeves and short sleeves. So relatively easy one. So it's just kind of there. The next two coming up, I absolutely adore. I was so happy when I found them thrifting, and I hope they're whole. I haven't checked yet, but the first one is a Kwik Sew pattern number 2879. I actually might use this as a jumping off point for some bunny clothes that I were to make. Otherwise, if I could make clothes for dogs, that would make me happy too. And the other one's cute too. It's also from Kwik Sew. It's 2813. And it's another sweater and just something to like giant big pillows and stuff. So it's definitely more dog related stuff, which is nice. I'm so happy I found these. They feel like they're unused. Yeah, this is still attached. This next one you have seen before. It's not my favorite dress. I have made its simplicity as 8833, and I did make a Sailor's Day dress with this. This is actually the first pattern that I followed, like the first whole garment that I made, and it's actually the first pattern that I ever bought. So this is kind of a sentimental thing for me, but it's also like the pattern from this is what I use for all my pockets because they are giant, and I really like the pockets from this. Everything else is kind of meh. I don't know if I were ever to make this again. So it can't say that I recommend it, but I have it, and it's kind of more of a sentimental thing than anything else. It's from Neue, I think. It's called Quick and Easy, but I think it's in a language I don't speak. I'm not so sure. I found this thrifting and it looks relatively whole and uncut and everything. This is 21879, and this is just this big giant coat that looks super nice, and I actually might have for winter sometime later in the future. I have this big hefty thing that I'm very happy about. I've never used any of these yet, but I really like having this. This is Simplicity 8506, and it's just a lot of different sleeve patterns, and it's very hefty. Haven't managed to use it yet, but there will come a time where I need funkier sleeve than I have been putting in already. So it's just here waiting for the correct opportunity. Thank you for waiting. Here's another one. It's from Stil. It's 20898, and it's 7 storleikar í sama mönster. I think this might be Danish or Swedish or something. At least I have Finnish on the back, which is also a language I don't speak, including Swedish and Norwegian and Danish. I really, really like this. Like, it's a big giant jacket with like pencil skirt underneath, and it just screams 70s to 90s to me. I found this thrifting, and it's obviously been cut, so I haven't looked at it yet, but we'll see what I have in store whenever I start making some winter clothing. Speaking of capes, we were speaking of capes, right? I have this Butterick B4419, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's 3 different types of capes, and I am just very excited to find the time to make this. I wanna feel like a princess and wear one of these capes. Which one should I go for? A, B, or C? All jokes aside, I was sold this from abroad and shipped. If I remember correctly, it's uncut just yet, and I will not be cutting this because it's absolutely beautiful. I think this is definitely vintage, although I can't remember because I can't remember anything, but I'm pretty sure it is. One pattern here from Burda. This was found while thrifting, so I definitely don't know the condition of this, but this is Burda 4204, and it's just a very cute kind of pencil skirt, kind of draping all the way down. And I also think this is in a language that I don't speak. This is definitely cute, and if you look at view C here, she's doing something that's very brave, and I have not thought about doing, is to have the cross in the front, which is like kind of baffling to me, but you do you. Another one from Burda that I found thrifting. This one is a 5040, and they're just very cute shorts. They're everything you need when you go to France, you know. This is just a nice short that I would love to make. This one I bought, and it's from Stil. It's number 7506, and it's a beautiful dress. I really hope that this is in a size that I can either upscale to my size, or I can just basically make it for me. Don't know if it's a shape that flatters me or not. I think not, but it's really, 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 really cute. And I think the only way to find out if it suits me or not is just to make it. New look 6781. This is Samantha, right? She's pulling this off, and I really like it, and I really like just having it in case I want to make this for someone else. Who knows? The last 2 are actually ones I have used before. This one, a Butterick B6018. I used the top of this last Halloween in 2021 for the bodice part of my Keira Knightley Elizabeth Swan type of undergarment dress. I think it's cute. I just made it in wrong size, as with most every other bodice that I have made. I mean, would I make this again? Yeah, probably. Would I make this whole dress? I think I might. It's really nice. If I were to make this again, I would make it in a size smaller than I did last time. And this last one is the one that I made for my friend's dress. I even have it here still because I have, surprise, surprise, still yet to fix the bodice, because the bodice, I think it was like 3 to 5 sizes too big. This is McCall's M8205. It's just a circle skirt, but it has pockets. I really like that this has pockets because I think everything should have pockets always. Maybe not underwear, but I mean, or maybe it should. I definitely think I would use this pattern again, although I don't know if I can say that I used this properly, because I used it and in terms of the length, I just kind of did whatever. So if that's something you would like to see, you can hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video or you don't, to give it a little bit of a thumbs up or down. I don't mind. I will try to be sewing in the next one. And I will see you then. Bye! It's Man's Western Shirts. It's Man's Western Shirts. It's Man's Western Shirts. It's Man's Western Shirts.